You're listening to Drag Racing Weekly, a weekly podcast about NHRA drag racing.
Hey, this is Ron Capps driving an Apple Auto Parts Fuel Funny car, and you're listening to Drag Racing Weekly.
You can call or text the official DRW hotline at any time at 406-577-1600.
Hey, this is Larry Dixon. When I'm not going 300 miles an hour, I'm listening to Drag Racing Weekly.
All calls or texts may be played or read on the air. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and don't forget, for your high-quality NHRA and Yellowstone drag strip videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Scotty Schumacher, eight-time NHRA World Champion, you're listening to Drag Racing Weekly.
Now handing it over to our hosts, Tyler Jackson and Taylor Larson. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is Tyler Jackson.
I'm Taylor Larson.
And we are Drag Racing Weekly. We're actually moving over to Mixler. What you guys are tuning into right now. It's kind of nice because now we have an hour show. And an echo.
I was just making sure we were good.
And so we got an hour show tonight, which is awesome because
It is.
we've never had an hour show, full hour show, without having to actually split things up before. So it's kind of nice.
That is so true.
I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can find enough things to talk about.
That'd be nice.
It's going to take us a couple days to get used to it. We're actually moving over from Spreaker, so
Yeah.
unfortunately we're getting off the bandwagon with old Spreaker.
Yep. Spreaker, we're just done. They made us too mad. That's not true, but this is better.
It is, because we don't have to worry about anything resulting. What? It works. Don't have to worry about anything time-wise, storage-wise. It's all unlimited.
The microphone has been placed in a Pop-Tart box.
Look, it's got what you gotta do. I'm working on the new mic stand.
Wow, I give up.
Anyway, so we talk about drag racing, the NHRA, and the Australia Drag Racers Association, ANDRA.
Yeah.
And, they had the NHRA Pomona Finals.
They did.
And it was where our champions were crowned. Well, some of them. Two of them were crowned.
The other two already crowned because they're so good.
Antron Brown took home your Top Fuel NHRA Top Fuel Championship.
Top Fuel, NHRA, Top Fuel. Yep.
Your Funny Car Championship. Now, this one kind of stank because I wanted Jack Beckman to win, but, sometimes it just doesn't work that way.
No.
Del Worsham takes home his championship.
Yep.
First one since 2000 and, I believe, 11. 11 or 9.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Whenever the last one was.
Yeah. Now, if you guys are listening, we now have a chat that you can access. You just got to go on to www.mixler.com/drag-racing-weekly. And you'll be able to find us right there.
That is so true.
Also, Alan Johnson's playing.
Oh, no. That's not good.
We're still getting used to everything, so bear with us. Okay, guys? Okay? Sound good?
The
Sounds
problem
good.
here is it puts all your audio in a playlist. So it just keeps going unless you stop it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we got a couple different things we're going to try. Tonight we're going to do... We always do a birthday segment for the birthday peeps.
The birthday piece.
we'll always, we never not talk about what's going on with Yellowstone Drag Strip.
You know, we're going through this again.
What?
Yellowstone Drag Strip.
Yeah?
Posted on Facebook. Schedule will be posted soon.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Yep.
2014 all over. Alright, so YDS, Yellowstone Drag Strip, seems to have a slight problem with, they say that things will be up soon. I understand, you gotta realize, though, it's not like a full-time track.
Uh-huh.
And so, they have actual other jobs and stuff. So, really, I kind of understand. But when they say, schedule will be up soon, we're kind of sitting here like, well, 8 months later, 2 days before race season's supposed to start. Yeah, race season started a week ago. Who knows?
It's unbelievable.
But we love YDS.
We do.
They're great. I love them.
We won the championship.
We won the championship.
Yeah.
I totally jumped off the bandwagon on what I was talking about 2 minutes ago.
You did.
Anyway, if you guys are listening, jump on to our chat. You can also text or call in our hotline.
We love the hotline.
At 406
577-1600.
In case you missed that, 406-577-1600. All right, so what's on the schedule for tonight? We got our points. So
We do our final points.
the final points of the 2015 NHRA Mellow Yellow Drag Racing Series. I just whoop, all gone. All right, let's go over the points here. Pulling up the points. All right, so Top Fuel. Antron Brown was obviously your NHRA Top Fuel champion, and he did a great job this season. It
was great.
He worked. Where are you going? He's falling to the ground. He worked for it. What's going on here? He worked for it super duper hard, and it was a really close race at first. Oh boy, here we go again. My iPod's okay. We're glitching out here. Hold on.
Oh.
Anyway, him and Tony Schumacher really were battling in the beginning of the season, and it was really fun watching them because we're good friends with Tony Schumacher, and so it was fun to watch him and Tony battle it out for the championship.
It was.
It's just great.
It was fun.
It was fun. Now, yeah, okay. So the NHRA app here, you got to check it out. Has all the points, all the results, all that certain stuff. You can also buy tickets for upcoming events, which there aren't any until February.
Winter Nationals.
Anyway, all right. So Antron Brown, obviously, we already said that, but he finished out with 2,092 points. Oh wait. 2,692 points. Okay. Tony Schumacher was 261 points behind him. Richie Crampton finished third. Heck yeah. Richie Crampton is another good buddy of us. We love Morgan Lucas Racing. He finished with 2,430 points. Larry Dixon, another good friend of ours, 2,412. Doug Coletta was 5th. Sean Langdon 6th. Brittany Force finished 7th.
Better than Courtney.
Yeah, 8th was Steve Torrance. 9th was J.R. Todd. And 10th was our Top Fuel rookie, Dave Connolly.
Of the Worsham. Won the championship.
That's Del Worsham.
Yes, it is. Jack Beckman, he finished 2nd. 3rd.
How many points behind him?
Approximately 56.
So each round must be like 50 points.
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll just go with that.
Okay.
We actually periscoped Del Worsham beating
Oh, did we?
Jack Beckman. Because we were watching it live online.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was cool.
Hey, thanks to our one listener.
We had 3 a few minutes ago.
I know. we barely suck. Huh?
2nd was Jack Beckman. 3rd was Tommy Johnson Jr. 4th was Ron Capps, our good friend. 5th was Matt Hagan. 6th you had Robert Height. 7th was John Force.
Final round with
daughter Brittany. 8th it was Alexis DeJoria. Ninth was Cruz Pedregon. Tim Wilkerson, he finished last in the countdown. And taking home 11th.
What the? Oh, okay.
First person out of the countdown was Courtney Force.
All right. So, next up, for 2 years in a row, Erica Enders Stevens was your pro stock champion.
Yay.
You know, she did a fabulous job this last, during the countdown. You know, she won 4 consecutive races, period.
Uh-huh.
And then I think she got just a little too cocky with this last one, making her lose out. Because I do remember on last week's show she had said something, you know, it was, we'll win that one too.
That was awesome, and she failed.
Yeah, so a little bit cocky, but, you know, you kind of have that, but...
Yeah.
Who's that?
We're going to do a thing here.
Okay. Anyway, so Greg Anderson was second. Third was Alan Johnson. Fourth was Chris McGahey. Fifth was the rookie, Drew Skillman.
Yes, it was.
Sixth was Vincent Nobile. Seventh was Larry Morgan. Eighth is Jason Lime. Ninth is Shane Gray. And 10th was his father...
Green!
Jonathan Gray. So
Yep.
That's what we got for Pro Stock.
Pro Stock Motorcycle, Andrew Hines. He won the championship. Second was Eddie Krawick, his teammate, who took the Wally from Pomona. Tyler Jackson is really enjoying this Pepsi right now, so much he's licking the can.
I'm not. There was Pepsi on the bottom.
So you were licking the can?
You know what?
Third was Jerry Savoy. Fourth, Matt Smith. Fifth, Hector Arana Jr. Sixth was Chip Ellis. Seventh was Karen Stouffer. Eighth was Hector Arana. Ninth, you had James Underdahl. 10th was Scott Polachek. What are you doing?
Drinking.
That's not allowed.
All right. So, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, well, I moved the thing out of the playlist. So they wouldn't just, keep going when we forgot to stop them. So whenever we want some audio.
Well, do we want to hear some audio from
We do.
Antron Brown?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is this the 2-minute one and NHRA posted?
We don't have that one.
Why not?
You want that one?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's go get it.
Well, let's play one and let these guys listen to a little bit of drag racing.
All right, so we're going to take a look at Alan Johnson taking home the Wally in Pomona for Pro Stock.
Final round with carburetors. Alan Johnson, 0-11 on the reaction timer, and Alan Johnson takes the Hemi to the stripe. 6.541, 210 miles an hour. The Hemi car, the final winner with carburetors, and he wins it on a hole shot.
How special is this moment to win the last carbureted event in the Pro Stock era of NHRA history?
You know, everything was going on with Mopar, and, you know, the rule changes for next year. And, you know, I forgot in Chicago when I wanted to thank the good Lord. And I said, let me win this so I can thank you. And I'm doing that right now. But it's been a great run. Don't know what's going to happen next year. But you know what? This Mopar Magneti Morelli car got it done today, and my crew just kept digging. We struggled all weekend. Finally made a decent run right there, the last one of the day. So, you know, thanks to NHRA and to K&N for putting all this on. And next year's going to be an adventure if I'm here. We'll see.
Going out in style. Congratulations, AJ.
All right, so obviously, you know, Greg Anderson is we always forget to turn our sound down.
There we go.
So, anyway, Alan Johnson, he's kind of struggling right now because really the team is going down.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it shut down. And so they're not sure what's going to happen. Hopefully Alan Johnson will be out here next year. I think he'll be out there. I'm hoping so.
He better be. We'll sponsor him.
There you go. DRW sponsorship.
Woo!
All right. So what What now? Antron Brown, okay? He did a fantastic job this season. And here's just a little bit of audio from Antron here.
Antron, congratulations on the win. You said this championship is even sweeter than the first. Why is that?
Well, I just think because the competition has evolved so to a whole nother level, and to get it done the way the competition is a big statement, and it just makes you feel so great and so proud because everybody could do it once, but it takes great teams to come back and do it again, and to be a part of that is something really, really special.
After you guys won yesterday, how did you celebrate?
We celebrate, we just all, as a collective group, all of Don Schumacher Racing, all 7 teams. We have in the hospitality area, and we just had a good time, kicking around, a little DJ, a lot of food, kicking it back with a lot of friends and partnerships, like sponsorships, partnerships all around, and just having a great, great time and just trying to absorb everything that just happened.
Antron, what makes the NHRA fans so great?
I think because I'm a fan. So, I mean, just growing around, I think what makes them so great is that they're a part of all the action. Every ticket is a pit pass. So when a fan comes in there, he has all access to everybody where they're not just fans. They become friends because you'll see them from one race to the next race, and they're part of your team. And they give you all that energy to make you go out there and do what you do. When you have a bad day, they're there to pick you up. And when you have a good day, they're there to celebrate with you, and that's what makes them so awesome.
When you think of that, do you have a moment with a fan that is your favorite or something that comes to mind as your favorite fan moment?
Absolutely. I could tell you we have this one guy, and he's a retired little guy named Tony. He's from upstate up there, up in the northeastern part of the country, and he comes to a lot of races. Little Tony, he wears our shirts proud, our T-shirts. He's there for every winter circle, every hat, and I tell you what, he's part of the team. It's like when we show up, we don't see Tony. We text him like, "Where you at? Where you at?" Because he's part of the team, and that's what these fans really do. They become a part of your team.
That's so awesome. So I also heard that you ran the 100-meter qualified in 1997. Is this correct?
Yeah. Well, I ran 100 meters in college, but I ran times quick enough that would got me in some of the prelims.
How
and stuff
fast
like
would
that.
you run today?
I don't know. I'm a lot older than back in that day, but I'm still pretty quick. I'll run the 40-yard dash, but 100 meters. I don't know if my legs can make it that long. I might walk off with a hammy or something like that, laying on the side, So I'm pretty quick still, but I just need a little bit more training.
Antron, well, congratulations again. Have fun, and we look forward to celebrating with you.
Oh, thank you. It's always great being here, and we're just going to enjoy it up.
So obviously Antron is excited about that, and I just want to say that he does a great job at what he does, and we look forward to having him on the phone here in a couple weeks.
Yes, we do.
So stay tuned in for that. Antron Brown will be on the show here in, I think, a couple weeks. I'm hoping.
Yep.
But I like how he includes all of us fans.
Me too.
Little Tony. I thought that was just really funny.
It was great.
Tony, and I thought that was a good story. And it's cool that he allows. I don't know. It's cool that he's good friends with his fans.
It's awesome.
That's what's really neat.
Yeah.
So, I think it's time for our Pro Stock champion.
I agree.
You don't have her, do you?
I think I might from last week. Oh, look, she's right there. This is Erica Ender Stevens.
Enjoy.
And she has been unflappable. 007 reaction time for Shane Gray. Did you steal the cherry off the Sunday here? I don't think so, Tim. 6.596, 209.39, and Erica Ender Stevens wins it by 13 thousandths of a second.
What's been the most memorable part of the journey this season?
That we were able to top what we did last year so far, and we've still got the rest of today, which I plan on going all the way, as well as my team, and one more race in Pomona. So last year was certainly a stressful situation, the weight of the world on our shoulders, but I mean, up there watching Greg go out and knowing that we had to win that round and trying to calm down after being excited, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to drive one of these cars to begin with, so I could not be more proud of the men that I drive for. I can't thank Richard Freeman enough for organizing the most perfect group of people, and so many people make it possible, but my God is an awesome God, and I give him all the glory, and I'm just his servant, so I'm glad to be here. But for Elite Motorsports, Elite Performance, United Mechanical, Mark Stockseth Engines Inc., Bailey Trucking, Piranha Z, K&N Air Filters, McLeod Clutches, PRS, Adam Lambert. I mean, we've got such a unique environment to work in and an awesome group of people, and I'm so honored to be part of it.
Congratulations again.
Thanks, Gary.
All right, happy to be the champion again.
Well, if I was a champion again, I'd be pretty happy too.
I got nothing. I can't. Nothing to comment on that one.
Hardy.
All right, so what are we looking towards here?
Well, we have a couple other champions to hear from.
I agree.
Who do you want first? Check out Andrew Hines or Del Worsham?
I think we should hear from a little bit of Del.
You think DHL Del?
Del Champion Worsham.
All right, here's Del Champion Worsham.
No doubt the biggest matchup of his year, and he happens to race his closest pursuer, Jack Beckman.
You're on board with Jack doing the burnout. The one thing you got to remember, Ron Capps shook the tires in that previous round, or that previous run, had to do the backpedal because he didn't have the wheel speed going fast early.
Take a look at the Funny Car Points leaders this season, and keep in mind all of those accomplishments for Del Worsham. Most of those, the wins, the ET record, all of that stuff has come during the countdown to the championship. That's why he's in this position.
And from a performance standpoint, when I do my power rankings on a 3-race formula, these two cars came into this race identical. And that's basically what they've been doing. I mean, they're basically go out there and they run the numbers are within 1/100th of a second. So for Del Worsham right now in that right-hand lane, he's got to make sure he hugs right side of that groove so that thing stays in the middle of it. And you see his car sometimes this weekend has been kind of washing out when he hits the throttle. Fast Jack, they're hoping the wheel speeds is good early so they don't go in that tire shake like we saw with Ron Capps, but not too much wheel speed to go up in smoke.
John Kernan.
John Oberhofer, Del's crew chief, said they're doing all they can do right here. They're really getting after it. They want it bad.
Del Worsham wins. Del's the champion. Jack Beckman wins. We'll know who's the champion after the finals. Oh! Pedal job by Jack Beckman!
There it is!
Del Worsham's the champ!
An emotional embrace just moments ago with his wife, Connie. The history that this man has made, the select list that he has joined, Selzy, Bernstein as Nitro champions in 2 categories, the winner's medallion, the winner's jacket, and again, here's the president of NHRA, Peter Clifford.
Del, congratulations on winning the NHRA Mellow Yellow Funny Car Championship. You got hot when it counted the most, winning 3 of the first 4 countdown races. Congratulations to you and your team.
Thank you.
Del, when we look at the amazing drama that has surrounded this journey, what was it that enabled you to conquer all of it and to come to this moment where you can now just bask in the glory of a championship in this class?
It's an amazing feeling. I felt the same exact thing in 2011, and I'd been here before. Not that did me any good up there. I got to admit, it felt like it was 25 years ago, and it was my first run, but the team that's been behind me, and they've stood behind me, and some of the things that have taken place, they've always had my back. We're racing for Scott, we're racing for Connie Collette, racing for the entire Collette Motorsports, my teammates, all of our sponsors, DHL, Toyota, Redline. I don't even know what to say right now. I am beyond words right now. Nicky Bonafanti, John Oberhofer, Dave Boyer, and the entire team, the job they did preparing this car, even after the fire, they have just been nails, and they really haven't made a mistake since September.
Del, when you mentioned Scott Collette, and we know what it means to Conrad, who is not here this weekend, and for you to have the spirit of that man riding with you so often. Did you think about that at all as this championship began to unfold?
Absolutely. Every time I get in this DHL Toyota Camry, I see Scott's name. The last thing I see when I round the corner and I hop in, I think about think about Scott and what he sacrificed, and his sons, Colin and Corey, and and what they gave up. And I've had my dad with me out here racing for the last 6 races, which has meant the world to me. It was a welcome distraction. I needed him there. I've always raced best, with a little bit of chaos, so it's helped out. And NHRA Mellow Yellow, what they put on here and what they've built and the way they wanted it to come down, it worked out exactly like they wanted. And this one time, it worked out for me.
You got a little bit more work to do. Have fun the rest of the way.
I do. My wife, my family, again, they sacrifice also. We're gone a lot, so I'd like to thank them too.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Woo!
All right, so that's awesome. I mean, he is extremely happy to have the championship. And, it was touching, for him to remember Scott Coletta, who died back in 2008 in a terrible crash that took Scott from us.
I just want to say, if I was a champion, I'd be pretty happy too.
I'm gonna hurt you.
No.
We're trying to get Antron Brown back on the show. Hoping to have him here in a couple weeks.
We're working on it.
Working on getting Jack Beckman. Jack Beckman actually did get in touch with us and had us contact his marketing dude.
However, Jeff Wolf, the marketing dude.
But he didn't respond, so I just messaged Jack back and told him, hey, this guy didn't respond. So we're going to hear back from him here soon.
Whoa.
And
Tyler Jackson just what was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
This is sometimes a video podcast when our cameraman remembers the cameras.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
We don't have the cameras in the studio today.
Yeah. All right, so, Andrew Hines.
That's him.
He not only took the win in Vegas 2 weeks ago, but he won the championship.
Woo!
So we're going to hear a couple clips from him. Congratulations to Antron, but Andrew Hines and the entire race team.
Yeah.
Spotlight on the championship at Auto Club Raceway and the Auto Club Finals on Jerry Savoy. Jerry Savoy taking on Andrew Hines' teammate, Eddie Krawick, who was eliminated when Andrew took the win light in the first round today. Just to go back to the pits and say, sorry to do that to you, but now could you help me?
Yeah, well, Jerry Savoy's got to go 2 rounds further than Andrew Hines, and this isn't going to be easy. Both the countdown contenders, championship contenders, have some pretty big matchups, and it starts out here with Jerry Savoy and Eddie Krawick.
Don't forget about Jerry Savoy in that pressure-packed final against Andrew in Vegas. Did red light. Oh, but his bike stalls!
Wow!
And that is it.
Over.
Eddie Krawick gets the win.
Hang on,
Andrew
Eddie.
Hines gets the championship.
Wow, how about that?
Al Rondo of Coca-Cola with the champion's jacket, the beautiful championship medallion, and Peter Clifford, the president of NHRA, and special words to go to this young man who's a champion again.
Andrew, congratulations on winning your 5th NHRA Mellow Yellow Pro Stock Motorcycle Championship and your 2nd in a row. Absolutely amazing. And you join an elite group of racers who've won 5 or more. There's only 9 in our history. Congratulations to you and your team.
That's awesome. Andrew, what was the key to defending a championship, considering the great push from Jerry Savoy in these last few weeks of the countdown?
Just trying to keep my head level. My team, my outstanding Harley-Davidson team, did a great job keeping me pumped up and just level at the same time. They know, they have a inner workings in our crew that just works so well together. We got a great group of guys, been together so long, and the awesome thing is my wife got to give me a kiss while I was sitting in the burnout box. That was phenomenal. And 5 championships, I can't believe it. Thanks to my teammate, he got the job done. I guess he put the fear of Harley in there over there, and they just made just a little mistake, and that's all it takes. We got to win these races by that little bit. And hey, I even got the round one that time after being all pumped up, so I'm ready to go race my teammate here in the semifinals. We'll put on a good show for the fans. And, man, 5 championships, that's a pretty awesome medal. My wife, I love her to death. She went and ran the Disneyland marathons this weekend, and she got 4 medals today, so I'm glad we can hang another one with it. This is awesome.
The youngest 5-time champion in NHRA history.
Green. Matt Smith has 1/100th of a second advantage on the tree. And on the racetrack, Eddie Krawick ran him down. 6.846, 192 92 miles an hour, and Team Harley goes wild.
For a man who is so used to being in the finals at this event, at this racetrack, over the last, 8 years now?
8 years.
To get this day complete with your teammate winning a championship, you finish number 2 in points, you get the Wally, the 75th win for Harley Davidson. How good is all that?
Man, it makes it sound really sweet. You know, I'm really glad that, you know, this is an awesome team that I'm with, and to be a part of it with Terry, Byron, and Matt and Andrew, you know, it's a great deal. But to get another championship for Harley Davidson, 8 of them, it's an awesome thing. It's very humbling, you know, to be part of this whole deal. But you know, I got to give it to the fans, NHRA, Mellow Yellow, everybody that's involved in the series, AAA. You know, there's a lot of people that put forth an effort, and to see great racing like this happen at the end of the year, going to the finals with 2 championships to be determined, shows you how great this series is that we race in. So I appreciate it. And Gary,
Thank
it's
you,
been a
buddy.
pleasure, buddy.
Oh, thank you so very much. Congratulations to you.
Woo! Caden, I'll be home with a Wally. Yes!
So that was Eddie Krawick.
I forgot to turn the sound down.
Yeah. He won the Wally.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow, good times. So I was trying to type podcast. We're tweeting here to Antron Brown, and I typed oddcastable.
Whoa. Good thing you didn't send it.
Yeah.
Anyway, remember that time I sent... Who was that? I think it was it Ron? I think it was Ron. When I sent him a Jimmy Fallon video.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I meant to
And he
tag Ron
retweeted
Caps. I meant to tag Ron Caps in one of our podcasts.
That was awesome.
And
he like retweeted the link, and so I click on it. I'm like, wow, that's cool. And it's like random Jimmy Fallon. Video. Like,
yeah,
what
it
are
was
you
a
doing?
Jimmy Fallon. It was Jimmy Fallon's Palestine's pet control or something, like patrol or something. And it was so funny because Taylor texted me and he goes, "You realize you sent Ron Capps a Jimmy Fallon video, right?" And so I click on it and I just start dying. I was laughing so hard at this point.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good times, good times.
And Jeff Gordon was actually on Jimmy Fallon last night.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
You know what we have not done yet?
Periscoped.
Well, that too.
We're going to do
But
it right
we
now.
have not done our new segment, which is somewhat new.
Happy
The
birthday!
segment.
I might have that song on here somewhere.
I hope so.
Music. Happy birthday song. How long is it? 9 minutes? That's the one.
We don't do 9 minutes of birthdays. It's just a...
Yeah, so we're going to set up the Periscope here. You guys can follow us on Periscope if you want.
I'm looking here.
All right, guys, you ready? Here we go. All right, we're Periscoping. This is Mixler. This is Tyler Jackson. This is our new mic stand.
Sounds got him. Compromise.
Yeah.
Meaning
what was
overcoming a compromise. We're having kind of an issue finding the birthday things.
Oh, no. Not an issue. How can that be?
I don't really know.
So, follow us on Mixler here,
All I can
guys.
find is the birthday. I wonder if I search birthdays.
And you can get our live shows. Tyler Jackson's trying to find the birthdays. But he's unsuccessful. I can tell you that today was, never mind, he's NASCAR. But, yeah, birthdays. I don't know of any birthdays.
I don't understand. Like, Facebook keeps changing their thing, which tells us all of the birthdays, and all it is upcoming birthdays. Well, next week, I'm just like, I don't care about next week. What's this week?
Maybe there's none this week.
Maybe.
Ooh.
All right. Well, anyway, so next week then.
I just got to start the song. Hold on, bro.
Oh, yep. Forgot the song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
All right, so that was your birthday segment. So, pretty much, you know what's going down here at Yellowstone Drag Strip. You know, just because I gotta know, did anything ever happen with the thing with the truck?
No.
Okay. I think it's time we message our good buddy, CW.
Let's do it. We love CW. He tried to shake my hand at the banquet, but I was holding your iPod. And the other hand was holding your basket. So it was an epic fail.
Hello.
But, you know, whatever. So that's that. Did you know, fun fact of the day, because today is a very important day in history.
Okay.
Today is November 18th.
Yes, it is.
Which means in 1 month,
Yes, it is.
it'll be December 18th.
Yes, it is.
And that's a great day.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. We're going to double down. I never went and got those tickets because our other person...
Figured. I knew it, too.
Well, I was going to, but our other person was like, I don't know which one I want to go to yet. Can we talk about it later?
So was that like... when they did the truck, was that like a TMZ thing, or...
History Channel, they said. Or Discovery, or one of those two. Last year, the Yellowstone Drag Strip had like some snow drag dump truck thing in like the middle of December at YDS.
It was
and
November... I want to say November 15th.
Don't know why you remember that, but okay.
Because it was cold.
It was really cold.
Really cold.
That's why I didn't go.
I skipped school to go. No, I didn't. But that was the whole plan. It was supposed to be warm that day.
Yeah.
So we were all going to skip school, go race the Drake Junior. Because I thought it was like a whole thing on the track. And so we were going to go. And I had the Monty, and we were going to race the Monty. And it's going to be the second race. It's going to be fun.
Uh-huh.
And turned out to be snowing.
Yeah,
nobody could get their cars to hook up, so it was just downhill. It was interesting.
Way downhill, so that's too bad.
Yeah. Knock it off!
What? What's your problem?
Focus yourself.
What?
What else, you know? Like I said.
Why is the track record so slow? That's what our good viewer just asked here on the Periscope.
Why is our track record so slow?
Yep.
Well, what kind of track record?
I don't know.
Like, Our track record was technically set. The track record for the Yellowstone drag strip is 303 miles per hour.
That is so true.
No, 305.
Yep. By Chuck Haynes.
Yes. My grandfather. That kind of gets. But if you're talking like, well, even the other track record that is set is actually Derek Menholt in his Camaro. He set a 214 mile an hour pass.
Yes, he did.
This I'm gonna hurt you.
Well, don't hurt me.
This year, and so we have that one on film. If you want to check it out, it's on the Drag Racing Weekly YouTube page. We can also post it on the links.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I guess I don't understand where you're coming from with the track record. So, but that's okay. Yeah. Just let us know. Ask us tell us in the questions.
Yeah.
Totally up for it. Well, we got 18 minutes. What now? Like we said, we're still trying to get used to this whole hour thing and this whole mixer and all that sort of things.
Yeah.
This guy over here.
We're looking for new spots for the phone. For
we got some Facebook news. Whoever
we did.
All right, guys. So, the 1,000th like on our Facebook page, Drag Racing Weekly, gets a free T-shirt.
That's free.
Free. Can't get any cheaper.
Nope.
Free.
Unless we
Free.
pay you.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
We're a no budget
show. No. My phone has this tendency to randomly call people on the Facebook thing, and so yeah. Anyway, okay. So basically, what I'm getting at is, if you recommend that you're, the 1,000th like, you will also get a free T-shirt. So that's 2 free T-shirts we're giving away.
That's right.
Check it out.
Do it.
Let me see this. What else we got going on here?
Everything.
We're gonna check out the Facebook.
Let's do it. You can follow us on Facebook by liking our Facebook page, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Periscope, and
which you guys are on right now.
Yeah, you can follow us on Mixler too. I think somehow maybe.
Yeah, you can.
You can subscribe on iTunes. We're gonna keep uploading the shows to Spreaker because
of our fans on Spreaker.
Well, yeah, and because Mixler does not have iTunes capability.
Oh, okay.
So we're just going to do that for that. But if you want to hear it live, you're going to have to come right here.
Gotta come here, guys. Right here, right now. Did we ever get another question in from that? From our...
I don't think we did.
Forward person?
No. Oh. When you were talking about Derek Renholm, he said, no, it's not. But
yeah, it is. Who's the viewer?
I think it was something like, I don't know.
All right, well, I can tell you, Derek Menholt right now has the track record.
Yep.
For both of us are like, what? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, but the track record is like 300, I believe, 6 to 305, set by Chuck Haynes back in 2003.
That's a long time ago.
I have the plaque and the picture actually. So that's cool. Tony Schumacher, our good buddy Tony Schumacher, posted some photos today on his channel, so check him out. We also... what the heck?
What?
I'm just looking at this.
Oh.
Well, NHRA... What?
I didn't want to crush that.
Well, you did that on purpose, you idiot. NHRA posted their schedule for next season. I'm gonna hurt you, dude. I didn't do it. NHRA posted their season schedule for next year.
Live on Fox Sports 1.
Taylor's gonna read that. I'll be right back.
He's abandoning us,
Stay
guys.
with us.
Oh, all right. So here we go. Check this out. I need the mouse back. Thank you.
Take the mouse.
We're gonna, okay. So we're also gonna steal his chair. I stole Tyler's chair. Okay. So we're gonna move the monitor here for a second because that will give us a better angle on the periscope. Okay, cool. Oh, that's not gonna be a better angle, is it? No, not at all. All right, there we go. That's better. Perfect. Okay, so scheduling for National Hot Rod Association. The mic's right here. Periscope, you probably can't see this, but this is the mic stand, the Pop-Tart box. That's the mic stand. This is the mic. Okay. Oh, here we go. Television schedule for the National Hot Rod Mellow Yellow Series. Pomona Internationals will be airing. These are the final eliminations, by the way. February 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. And I believe these times are... I don't know what time zone, because they might be Eastern or Pacific. I don't know. Mountain, Central, Hawaii. Phoenix CarQuest Nationals, February 28th, 5 to 8. Gator Nationals in Gainesville from 3 to 4. Or from 1 to 4 on March 20th. And then also you got the Las Vegas Nationals, April 3rd, 5 to 8. That's live.
What? Oh, you stole my chair.
You're going to buy me more Pepsi.
I bought you this pack in the first place.
No, you didn't.
Point proven.
So Tyler Jackson stole all my Pepsi.
That's because there's nothing else to drink, because you drink all the Mountain Dew.
You drank all the Mountain Dew.
No, I didn't.
Go buy me another Pepsi.
Go get your own Pepsi.
I just did earlier today, and now it's all gone again.
You figure that out. I don't care. Hey, guys. It's me. I'm going to hurt you.
Why? Here's what we're going to do. Where's my case? Oh. We're on the Charlotte.
Where's my glasses? Hand me my glasses. I got a better idea. Goodbye. What are we doing? Charlotte?
Yep.
All right. Where's Charlotte?
It was literally at the top.
There it is. All right. So then we got the NHRA Spring Nationals in Houston. After that, we got Summit Racing Equipment, NHRA Southwest Nationals in Atlanta. NHRA New England Nationals. What are you doing? Are you what? Okay. New England Nationals in Epping, New Hampshire. NHRA Summer Nationals in Englishtown, New Jersey. And then we have the UNHRA.
UNHRA.
Thunderdam.
That was 2 years ago.
That's not right at all. NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals in Bristol.
What?
Bristol, Tennessee. And then we're looking at going over to Summit Racing Equipment, NHRA Nationals, Norwalk, Ohio.
Yep.
Then we're looking at the NHRA Route 66 Nationals.
Are we?
In Chicago.
Cool.
Then we got our favorite race of the year, Mopar Mile High NHRA Nationals in Denver, Colorado. Then we're looking over to the Toyota NHRA Sonoma Nationals. That is a fun race.
We love Sonoma.
That's a good race. In California.
Wow. I thought Sonoma moved to Canada.
And then we're looking over at the NHRA Northwest Nationals in Seattle. Okay. All right. Then we're going over to the Lucas Energy.
What?
Wow, I don't know. Lucas Oil NHRA Nationals in Brainerd, Minnesota. Then we're going over to the NHRA. Nope. Now we're going. Now this race is going to be fun because I'm going, and I think it'd be sweet if you were able to come.
I got my tickets yesterday.
Oh, cool! I get free tickets up there. We're going to the U.S. National. Well, I'm going to the U.S. Nationals. Going to those. They're in Indianapolis. It's the U.S. Nationals, that is.
You just said that.
Yeah, I know. And we're going to Charlotte again.
Nice.
for the Carolina Nationals. Then we're jumping over to the AAA Auto Insurance NHRA Midwest Nationals.
That's in St. Louis.
Yes, it is.
I think.
Yeah. Then we're going over to Keystone Nationals in Reading, Pennsylvania. Then we're going to Dallas, Texas for the Fall Nationals.
Fall Nationals.
Then we're going over to the Vegas for the Toyota Nationals. And I wonder if Taylor can guess the next one.
Auto Club NHRA Finals.
The finals.
Yep.
Now.
In Pomona.
At Pomona Raceway. In Pomona, California.
Wow.
We're looking at getting a sponsorship. In fact, we're actually working on it right now with a merchandise place, so stay tuned.
As we're speaking.
Not as we're speaking, but close. Right after the show.
Also, right after the show, we're going to back up his iPod, get some new songs on his iPod, make a video, and a lightsaber battle. All in an hour.
90% of that hour will consist of iPod.
Yep.
Oh, iPhone. Ooh. I finally bought an iPhone. I finally upgraded.
Yay.
So, yeah, I'm out of ideas on what to talk about. I already got nothing.
How can you be out of ideas to talk about? This is Drag Racing Weekly. We have infinite topics.
All right, well.
You can do this, guys, okay?
Worsham's done it.
Yeah, we heard from him about 50 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
What you can do...
this was kind of a cool video. You gotta check this out. In fact, unfortunately, I wish we had this on the audio, but we don't.
7 minutes.
I remember back when I was 4 or 5 years old, holding my dad's hand.
That was crazy.
Watching the legends of the sports. And it was just gladiators getting in these machines that were so unimaginable that made me want to go out and race.
It's insane what we do, but what makes NHRA racing so special is the intensity.
It's like being a manic depressant. It's just the highs of highs and the lows of lows. Well, it's perfect for my attention span. It's 3.5 seconds of bad to the bone. I get to 4 seconds and I'm like, squirrel, parachutes. That's it. Thought of doing all these old macho race car drivers. Tell you what it's like. You were hanging on for your life. You're talking 4 to 5 Gs like the space shuttle when it leaves the start.
It's like being strapped to a rocket. You're getting over 320 miles an hour in just 4 seconds.
All right, guess we're done with that.
Now we're looking at this on the Periscope. We're really confused because look at this.
What?
This lightsaber.
Whoa, it's like great. I wonder if it was like that in the movie.
Probably. This is like an official picture from StarWars.com. Darth Vader's lightsaber here. It's like half gray. So, yep.
Okay, so. Well, we want to thank everybody who listens. Check us out on YouTube. We got some really high quality videos, and we're working on them right now.
Yep.
Check it out. DragRacingWeekly.com.
That's not true.
No, it's not.
What is on my phone?
What?
Oh, it was the light. It was looked like there was a weird baby grasshopper. Look at that. You see that?
No.
Look on my sleeve on the screen.
Oh, what the heck? What is that? What the heck? What is it? Oh, it's a Pop-Tarts box.
Oh. I was like, what?
I don't remember now.
We're sponsored by Pepsi.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Well, I wish we were.
Mountain Dew. Totally. What was I even saying? I lost my train of thought.
I'm talking about, oh, well, here's what you did. You failed.
Oh, Facebook, yeah.
No,
and YouTube,
Pause.
and YouTube,
Stop.
and the website.
No.
The YouTube website is YouTube.
You said, no, it's not. You said to go to dragracingweekly.com.
Yeah, I know.
That's not a real website.
No, it's not.
It might be, but it's not ours.
Yeah. Go to Go to www.dragracingweekly.webs.com. Check out the website. We post on it daily, and just want to say we don't post on it daily. I want to, but this guy over here won't accept me.
Web sucks and won't do the thing. Not my fault.
Anyway.
I told him we'd work on it last week, but then he was like, give me my songs on my iPod.
Okay. Alright, so anyway,
follow us on Instagram.
Thank you.
And Periscope and Twitter.
Yeah.
We actually just tweeted a few minutes ago.
We did. Don't forget to listen into Mixlr. Mixlr. Live, you know. We want to thank them a ton for having us and allowing us to do this on their show.
We really do.
And, yeah. You know, without that, we'd still be in Spreaker, and it'd be pretty difficult.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Couldn't have done it in half an hour.
Oh, God, no. Yeah, so. I'm out of things. You got anything to add?
No.
Alright, guys. Well, I want to say, everybody, have a very, very good week. We'll see you all next week. Actually.
What?
Will we?
I think so. We should.
Because isn't Thanksgiving Friday?
Thanksgiving is Thursday.
Thursday? Yeah, okay. We will see you guys next Wednesday.
Yes.
DRW with me, Tyler Jackson.
Supporting
Or LARSON. Tyler Jackson just hit the mic.
Alright, guys. Well, what the heck?
What? Star Sidious. You never saw that
Two
episode?
lightsabers. Huh?
Oh, dude, you're going to watch that episode in a second.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. We're going to watch that part.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. We have to. It's good.
Alright, I just want to tell everybody thanks for coming out and having a good time with us. We all appreciate you. And thanks for all your support.
Thank you. Follow us.
We'll see you all next week. Drag Racing Weekly. I'm done. Good night.
Bye.
Sweating all on the whiskey to a man on the pain that comes with it.